And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet, believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. In it forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Warriors, all three shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. Now here's DeRozan. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Thompson. Now Poole. Pass to Curry. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Ball. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Poole. 5 to shoot. Levine passes to Vucevic. Over Green. Vucevic's shot is off.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, B.A., they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Golden State. Levine with a screen on Curry. Here's Ball. Green with the defensive effort.
Hey, yo, get on Draymond.
Outside Curry. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Thompson outside. Green in the post, covered by Vucevic. And it's Green missing. Up top, Vucevic. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Wiggins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
The free throw drops for Williams. Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A., just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
And Williams drops them both.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well, doesn't play outside of himself.
Curry finds Poole, and here is Thompson. On the wing, Curry takes the 3, drops in the 3.
The pure stroke of Curry. It's beautiful to watch from outside the arc.
Thompson against DeRozan. Williams a screen on Thompson. Here's DeRozan. Warriors with the rebound. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They get it back. Green. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
The nasty of Draymond. Few guys in the league play the glass better.
LaVine with it. Stolen by Thompson. In transition, here come the Warriors.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
Ball against Curry. DeRozan, a screen on Curry. The three from Ball. And again, no good by Chicago. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wiggins outside. Pass to Thompson. Williams against Wiggins. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Poole. Now Vucevic. They need this. The rebound by Wiggins. And here's Curry. Vucevic with a steal. It's stolen by Green. Curry with it. Guarded now by Ball. Left side Curry. Pass to Wiggins. And he drives in. Shoots over LaVine. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors make some changes. Looney's checked in for Wiggins. Kuminga comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's DiVincenzo in for Poole. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for LaVine. And Dragic has subbed in for Ball. There's a screen by Kuminga. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Bulls have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Pass to Dragic. And here is DeRozan. He's covered by Curry. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist from Green.
That's just too easy. DeMar getting the shot he wants and where he wants.
Curry against Dragic. The shot. Curry, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
White against DiVincenzo. Green with a screen on White. To the paint. And that one's good. Green.
What I know about Draymond, he's not going to beat you with a ton of post moves. He's a guy who wins with effort.
Throws it up high. And Drummond with the jam.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
Here's Curry. Rebound by the Bulls. Now here's Dragic. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. Thompson, no good. Chicago trailing here.
You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
Now here's Caruso. Back to LaVine from behind the arc. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors shooting only 36% so far in this game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Thompson against LaVine. From 7, Thompson shot is off. You know, one area where LaVine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
LaVine can't hit. And the Warriors with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Back to DiVincenzo. Wiggins passes to DiVincenzo. To the inside. And a two-handed jam!
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
LaVine with it. Guarded now by Wiseman. Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
First one falls. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Both free throws good from LaVine.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
DiVincenzo, pass to Wiseman. It's Poole on the wing. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's LaVine. Picked by Vucevic. To the left wing. The 3 is up. Clock at 4. And again, no good by Chicago.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Caruso, following the score by Golden State. Dosunmu goes in. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Dosunmu's got his first basket.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Wiggins passes to Wiseman. Lays it up and banks it in. Wiseman's got his first points of the night.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Pass to Dosunmu. Williams on the wing. Back to Dosunmu. Picked by Vucevic. Puts it up from 17. Can't get it to drop. The Warriors go the other way with it. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now DiVincenzo looking for his first basket, still in this one. And Thompson gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to Klay, or he'll drop these all night long.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Warriors. Green's checked in for Wiseman. Looney comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Curry in for DiVincenzo. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Levine. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Caruso. Drummond passes to Ball. Back to Drummond. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Thompson. The Bulls with another miss. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second.
DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
Curry against DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Green with a screen on DeRozan. The 3 from Curry. Williams grabs the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the basket by DeRozan. And Smitty talking about DeRozan, a key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, B.A., he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
For Chicago, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Williams, a screen on Curry. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No stranger to getting fouled. Drummond often one of the league leaders in free throw attempts per game.
Andre Drummond taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Green's checked in for Williams. He hits the second from the line. 44 seconds left in the second period. White against Poole. Green with a screen on White. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the left iron. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. He's watched by Kuminga. DeRozan passes to Green. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. LaVine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. And it's Ball in at the point. And a deep 3 from Curry. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide-open teammate.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Now here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to LaVine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. That shot off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Curry against Ball. Now here's Thompson. Wiggins left side. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Wiggins got 6.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Pass to Ball. DeRozan outside. Vucevic, a screen on Thompson. The kick out to Ball for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
Ball against Curry. Thompson outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Chicago, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Ball passes to DeRozan. Thompson pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Curry against LaVine. Pass to Poole. Green up top, and a deep 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
DeRozan with the ball. Vucevic, a screen on Thompson. Here's DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Great positioning by Vucevic. Hustle points for the big man.
And the Warriors call time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's DiVincenzo in for Poole. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Williams. Green comes in for DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Levine. And Dragic has subbed in for Ball. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here's Curry for three. No good there. And it's Chicago the other way.
2022 saw Goran Dragic making a bunch of moves. He got shuffled around the league a lot.
The kick out to White. This for the tie. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by White. Drummond's got 5 now.
His playmaking is improving. It's encouraging to watch Coby White dice up the pick-and-roll defense.
Well, Dragic certainly isn't the first guy to get front office whiplash.
BA, in the end, I think he was able to make it work for him. And really, any team would be lucky to have a savvy vet with tons of experience. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Dragic.
Blocking foul called on Andrew Wiggins. Second personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Looney.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And they pick up 2. Give him 8.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Dragic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. White for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. White drives in. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors leading.
Chicago foul. Goran Dragic. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Wiseman, he's checked in for Curry. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Dragic. 19 seconds left in the third. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Wiseman with it. Drummond defending. Back to DiVincenzo. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top, leading by 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Wiseman. And it's Green in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5.
The length helps Zach in a number of areas. Right there, you see the offensive board.
Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
He's off on the first. Poole, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Bulls also making a change. Williams is checked in for Dosunmu. And he sinks the second.
Not perfect, but does the important work to make it a 2-possession game.
Ball with it. Here's Levine. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Levine against Poole. Thompson outside. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Levine. That one's good. This game is all even. Levine's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's off contact. Really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
Pass to Poole. Outside. Green. Thompson with it. Over DeRozan. Thompson, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Ball against DiVincenzo. Outside Levine. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Pick by Vucevic. Ball passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
When operating in the pick and roll, Vuce knows how to use angles to free himself up.
Outside, Green. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to DiVincenzo from the arc. No luck on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Ball. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Poole, the pass to Green. Williams against Kuminga. Down low. Here's Thompson. Back to Kuminga. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Ball. DiVincenzo can't hit. Chicago leading. Ball outside. DeRozan, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Levine.
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it. Rise to the challenge, young fella. Zach LaVine wants the ball in key situations.
The Warriors have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Timeout called, the Warriors. Warriors make some changes. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Kuminga, and it's Stephen Curry in for Poole. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He was calm but confident. He asked them to be quicker getting to their offense and intense on D. He said, "We're right there. We have to get some quick hitters and then pressure the ball." He knows they're low on time, but he sees a way back.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The three from Curry. Chicago grabs the miss.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Here's Williams. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now it's a 6-point Bulls lead. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Up top, Curry. Green with a screen on ball. Curry finds Green. Count that bucket.
Green lives for these kind of moments. Always ready when his name is called.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Drummond's checked in for Vucevic.
The way Draymond carries himself, plays with a chip on both shoulders, which can be good and bad.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And here's Ball. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul.
Thompson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
DeRozan against Thompson. DeRozan passes to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ball.
Even though he's not the biggest guy, Curry's instincts and competitiveness help him out on the defensive end.
Stolen by Drummond. Curry against Ball. Pass to Levine. Kicks it to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond, screen on Thompson. Here's DeRozan. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Bulls lead by 5.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that make. Huge shot.
Curry against Ball. Green with a screen on Ball. The 3 from Curry. Gets the 3 to fall.
When you need a big basket, call on Stephen Curry. This guy is not afraid of taking those shots.
Here's Levine. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. DiVincenzo pass to Curry to tie it up. Cash. A huge shot to tie it up.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Ball. And he lobs it up to the rim.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. DeRozan against Thompson. To take the lead. Off target from downtown.
Clutch basket for Draymond. You always feel comfortable with him taking the shot.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 2. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Ticks left in the fourth quarter here. Williams. Count it!
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Curry from deep three-point land. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now here's Ball. All three shooters are out there. The splash triplets. Curry, Clay, and Poole. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. LaVine against Poole. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Love the aggressiveness of Zach. Hand off right there. Forcing to these hands once he's this close. Shoot two.
First free throw is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Chicago leading. DeRozan passes to Ball. LaVine against Poole. LaVine, good.
What concentration from the crafty swing man. Zach LaVine enjoys scoring on aggressive defenders.
Now here's Curry. And no good. Good D by Ball. Overtime just getting started here. Just about a minute in. Pass to LaVine. 5 on the clock. Back to Ball. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Wiggins. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 35% so far in this one. Curry against Ball. Green with a screen on Ball. And a deep three from Curry. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Vucevic, a screen on Poole. Here's LaVine. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Huge spot here. I like that it's LaVine at the line. A fearless play.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
You gotta love how competitive LaVine is. I mean, he has no problem going to the line in these big moments.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Right side Curry. From down in the low post, it goes.
You talk about pressure situation. Stephen Curry lives for these moments.
LaVine against Poole. Now here's LaVine, guarded closely. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Chicago, Zach LaVine. Shooting 1.
insurance on their lead. What a play.
The Warriors have gone only 1 for 4 in OT so far. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 52 seconds left to play in overtime. And here's Curry for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Green against Ball. Pass to Vucevic. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Team's foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot it.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Curry. 36 seconds left in overtime. On the wing, Thompson. Curry against Ball. Green with a screen on Ball. The 3 from Curry. The shot comes out.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Now Levine. So the Bulls win it. It was touch and go there for... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill.